Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is 1 p.m. here in Crystal Lake, Illinois. It means it's time for another live stream. Sorry, I got some ice in my mouth. Just took a sip of water and got some ice in there. So, having problems with my addiction, but here we go. 1 p.m. here in Crystal Lake, Illinois. Time for another live stream. Today is Tuesday, September 13th, 2022. And because it's Tuesday, we're going to play a little bit of a game. Not exactly Tuesday trivia, but the name of the game today is Whose Mustache Is This? And so what I'll do is I'll show you guys a picture of a mustache. I'm going to zoom in real close on a face and a picture of a mustache. And you have to guess the professional runner that it belongs to. I believe everyone that I picked here is all professional runners. I'll make an exception for the bonus round, but for the regular rounds, it's going to be all pro runners. Some of them I think are going to be pretty easy. There's one at least in here that's going to be really tough that I think is going to be pretty funny. So hopefully this will be a fun game to play. All you guys listening on the podcast on the audio only version, I don't know how you guys are going to play along because this is a very visual game, but I'll try to describe the mustache in as much detail as possible. And we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, hopefully you're having a good run or a nice drive commute home, and that you had a good day. Everyone watching this on YouTube later after the fact, you guys can play along as well. And I hope that you're having a good day as well. All right, let's get to the chat. Stevie76 wants to know, shall we play a game? You know, I feel like that movie is underrated, but then again, I haven't seen it in a long time, and I wonder if that movie, is that War Games? I wonder if that movie will hold up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it will. But I don't know. Maybe I need to watch that one again. I don't know. Runner Will's here. He says, hello, my friends. May not be able to stay, but the countdown is on to Berlin. Hope everyone has a great day. Yeah, Berlin is coming up soon. Big news that just came out like moments before, or at least I found it moments before. Sarah Hall has announced that she is not going to be running the Berlin Marathon, which was going to be pretty awesome because Kira D'Amato was going to be going after the American record there, her own American record, but she was going to be looking to run fast, and so it would have been a really great race to see them run it back again. I know they both ran at World Champs, but Kira was coming off of a very abridged build-up, and so it would have been good to see kind of the rematch of those two going after it. But Sarah Hall's pulling out. She's going to be refocusing her energy towards New York. She says its IT band issues have crept up. So makes her very relatable. She's a marathoner just like the rest of us. IT band issues. And it says, hi, Kaboozing, everybody. A nice 5.5 miles around town with Pip in the Mach 5s. Not Pip, obviously, since she's red born to run. She's barefoot. And she's also a dog. They don't make dog running shoes, do they? That would make no sense. But I know they make like dog booties. Like rain booties and stuff like that. We tried to put our dog into them because there's so much salt and stuff on the streets in Chicago in the winter, and that salt really tears up the pads of their feet. But he hated putting those things on. JC says hello. 1HB says hello. Jace Skidmore, hello everyone. Luke Klein says, yo, what's going on? Hey now, Mike, with some rock on fingers emojis. Let's see. Oh, yeah. 1HP says Ben is running or Ben Felton appropriate. Yeah. I mean, that's a good running mustache. That's a good one. He's not in it today though. That's a hint. All right. Eliza says, hi, co-fam. Yes, another game I won't be able to guess, but she gives a good vibes emoji. Tyler, good to see you again. He says, yo, been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Good to see you. All right. Preslav Sotorov says, it's my first live podcast. Welcome, Preslav. Glad to have you here. If you do have any running questions, we can always take running questions in between while we're putting up some guesses for the game today. So that's something that we could do, but otherwise, welcome. All right. Angel Johnson says, hi, everyone. And Jason says, I've started a tradition to have a mustache for every race. Nice. Miriam Gazane says, all answers are Thomas Newberger. Oh, that's funny. All right. Wilfredo says, Que pasa, Confusians? I feel fall in the air. almost gumbo weather. That sounds delicious. Yesterday, I made my kids, by the way. I made pretty much the entire meal from scratch yesterday. We just had soup and grilled cheese sandwiches, but I made the bread. I made the soup. We took tomatoes from Grandma's garden, roasted them in the oven with some olive oil, salt, garlic powder, onions. Blitzed them up with some heavy cream, a little bit of cheese in there. Made a roast tomato soup. I also made a cauliflower soup because we didn't have enough tomatoes because we ate all the other tomatoes. But we didn't have enough tomatoes. So I made 2 soups and grilled cheese sandwiches with homemade bread. The kids nibbled on the sandwiches and they did not like the soup at all. Can you believe those kids? But in fairness, they love grilled cheese and tomato soup for dinner. And that's about how much. They usually never eat any of the soup or much of the grilled cheese. I don't know why they like this meal. They're picky eaters sometimes. But yeah, soup weather for sure. Although I think we're in what's called false fall here in the Midwest. It's going to be 85 degrees and humid this weekend. And a lot of people are doing their 20-mile runs this weekend. Heartbreak is doing their 20-mile run, Heartbreak Hill Running Company. The Chicago office is there doing their 20-mile run. That's free if you guys want to do that one. And CARA, Chicago Area Runners Association, is doing their Ready to Run event, which is a fully supported 20-mile point-to-point run. That one costs money. But both of those are available. It's a little bit more supported than the Heartbreak Hill one. But those are both this weekend. I am not going to do either of those. I reached out to my running buddy to see if he wanted to do it. He is leaving for a work trip on Sunday, so he's not going to do that run. And I'm just not, I don't think I'm ready for a 20-miler. I did 12 miles today, and it was pretty rough. So, I mean, it was a workout, though. I did try to do 10 miles at marathon pace, but it was a hard day. So, all right. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. And it says that Pip's dog boots have Vibram soles. Vibram is everywhere. That's amazing. All right. Let's get into the game. Let's see. All right. Here's the first one. Here's what this is like a warm up, right? I feel like everyone should be able to get this one. Here we go. It's really zoomed in close because I had to zoom in. All right. It's a black and white photo, zoomed in really close on the mouth. It's kind of almost a handlebar mustache. The hair is like sandy brown color, maybe. And this comes in with Dr. Josh. But everyone else pretty much has it right away because this is a pretty iconic picture and an iconic mustache. I mean, it's I don't know if it's the first running mustache, but it's probably the grandfather of all running mustaches. It is Pre-fontaine. Jason had it right first. Frank came in right about the exact same time, same as 1HP. Shannon had it as well. Sean Devlin also had it. JC, everybody knew this one. Louis had it. Luke Klein. Yeah. Rainer says, assume it's Pre. See, I figured I had to do this one first because I figure someone had already mentioned, I'm guessing Pre-fontaine for all of them. So, now Pre-fontaine's already been done. So that one's out of the way. So they're not all going to be Pre-fontaine from now. Can you imagine if I played this game and I just booked 5 different pictures of Pre-fontaine? That'd be funny. Just to troll you guys. Well, Fredo says that Pre is the standard of running mustaches. I mean, I feel like it's a good look for him. I guess I have a mustache. I'm not sure that I would call this fully a mustache. I keep it trimmed. I use a beard trimmer to kind of keep it fairly close. I got a little bit of a mustache and a little bit on the chin. Yeah. Yeah, Rain Runner says I should do it. Which actor playing Pre is this? That's pretty fun. That'd be a fun game. Are there that many Pre-fontaine movies? I didn't know that there are that many. Are there 5 Pre-fontaine movies? That would be amazing. That's pretty funny. There's another trivia game in there somewhere about that. All right. Jason said, I had the middle school teacher make the answer C on every question of a multiple choice test. That really was with the mind. Yeah, I would have. That would have freaked me out. That would have made me upset if the teacher did that. All right. Louis says, at least I got one on this game. Last game, I was a big L with 0. Ooh, boy. All right. Let's get to let's get to the next one. I think that these are all going to be pretty easy. But that just might be me. I don't know. All right, let's see if you guys can get this one. Whose mustache is this? It is someone with there's a deep dark brown color. It's like a push broom mustache. Very similar, although the face shape is very different. I'd say this mustache is similar to the dad in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, at least from the movie version. What was the island they lived on? Chew and Swallow, something like that. It was a weird town name. But you see some stubble on the beard, and you can see that there's long, flowy brown locks after that. Let's see. Yeah. See, you guys know this one. This is guessing Dr. Josh for all of them. But you guys got this one as well. Sean Devlin said, is Noah Droddy. That is correct. This is the photo. Not that it's a bad photo, but this is the photo that Solomon used when they announced that they're picking up Noah Droddy as a Solomon sponsored athlete. Not a running photo, but him in the hat and smirking at the camera. Jason Dahl also guessed Noah. Lou Klein had it. Rain Runner had it. JC guessed John Oates. Shannon had Droddy. 1HP said Dr. Disrespect. I don't know who that is. Tracy Smith says Noah Droddy. Louis had it right too. 2 for 2, Louis. Rain Runner says handsome guy. He is a good looking guy, isn't he? Brandon Palmer says it's Noah playing free. Terry Furlong says it's Ned Flanders. That is a Flanders mustache. I wouldn't really call Noah Droddy a Ned Flanders overall, but the mustache, yeah, I'd say I could see the similarity on that one. Preslav Sudorov says Droddy, he had it as well. And Lou says Droddy cut his hair. He did for sure. I told you guys this story. After CIM last year, where he was either on the way to CIM or leaving. I think it was leaving CIM. I think I ended up sitting I was on the same plane as Noah Droddy. Either I rode behind him or I rode in front of him. I think it was either way though. Wherever he was sitting, I ended up boarding the plane after him. I was standing behind him in line, and I'm looking at this guy. I didn't recognize him. And everyone's still masking, so everyone had masks on. But I see this tall, lanky guy, clearly looks like a runner, head to toe in Solomon gear. And I didn't put it together that this was Noah Droddy. I was just like, dude, this dude loves Solomon. He's got Solomon everything. He's got a Solomon hat, a Solomon backpack, Solomon sweatshirt, Solomon track pants. This guy's Solomon head to toe. And it wasn't until I was like an hour into the flight, I was like, oh, I think that's Noah Droddy. I think he might be sitting behind me. I didn't recognize him. All right. Martha says, I'm late. I was telling a friend I met at my Spanish school in Cuernavaca, who's a runner, about this community, about this club. Johnny, are you here? He's an avid runner and considering a first marathon. Oh, well, welcome, Johnny. Very cool. Jason Dahl says, he's 2 for 2. I didn't know. I knew mustaches so well. Martha wants to know if all these runners will have pre-style mustaches. I think that they'll all have mustaches. Whether you consider them pre-style mustaches, I'm not sure. I don't know. Ilya Kim says it's a gorgeous mustache. It's a good one. It's definitely a good one. Eric says, oh, geez, I can't believe I missed the first 13 minutes of a Kabuzi Run Club episode on facial hair. Oh, man. All right. Let's get to the next one. All right, here we go. Let me get it set up here. This is starting to get a little tougher. Let's see if you guys can get this one. Oh, it's very pixelated. Sorry about that, guys. But when I didn't zoom in this close, you could see the guy's singlet, and it had his sponsor on it. I thought that might give it away. So it's a very pixelated image here. Maybe if you minimize your screen, not minimize, but make the screens a little bit smaller, you'll see it better. But it's a white face. I think all the athletes I picked today are white. with I kind of like a strawberry colored mustache, I guess. Is that strawberry blonde? Brownish? I'm not sure. A little bit of stubble around the chin. All right, let's see. Who do we got in the guesses? Raynor says it's too pixelated. I know. I'm sorry. When I look at it on my Google Slides, it didn't look this bad. So sorry about that. This one is a little bit more of a handlebar. It's not long enough for a handlebar, but it's going in that direction. It looks to me, though, knowing this mustache, it looks like a cop's mustache to me. I mean, most mustaches look like cop mustaches to me, but this looks like a cop one. All right. 1 HP thinks it's Robbie. Shannon thinks it's Joe. JC has it correct. This is Jared Ward. See when you zoom out, you see his name. You could see Saucony on there. I felt like that would give it away. Steve thought it would have been Robbie. A lot of picture guesses for Robbie. Lou Klein says it's Cole Hawker. I don't think I've ever seen Cole Hawker with a mustache. Have you guys? I was looking for it because I did look up Cole to see if I could find any, but I don't remember ever seeing him in a mustache. It seems like something he would do. I feel like if you're a miler at Oregon, I feel like you should be wearing a mustache, even if you can't grow a Pre-fontaine caliber mustache. Like, I can't grow a mustache for sure. I mean, this is about as good as a mustache as I can grow. Anyway. But yeah, Sean Marshall, I don't know if that's a guess for Ward. I think it is. Louise had Ward as well. 2 more guesses for Robbie. Eric and Martha, both Robbie. Tracy says Jared. Rainrunner had Ward. And I thought it was Freddie Mercury. Nice. Sean thinks I think I might have seen Ward on a run the other day. Oh, yeah? Cool. All right. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of you guys, the pixels threw a lot of you guys off. That made it harder, but that was artificially difficult. Sorry about that, guys. Sean says that waffle soles and mustaches are required at Oregon. Yeah, but I'm like, have you seen, I haven't seen that many mustaches from the Oregon runners in the past couple of years. I mean, I guess I don't follow Oregon runners that closely. But have you seen Cooper Tier? Can Cooper Tier grow a mustache? I'm not sure that he can. I don't know. All right. Let's get to the next one. I have a feeling this is going to be a short live stream today because we're going to get through this game really fast. But I might have to leave early. I think it's probably better if I leave early today. I got to go drive over. I'm getting my booster shot today and a flu shot at the same time. So we'll see how that does. All right. Eliza says, do you do anything for your facial hair? I have a mustache trimmer. So I keep it kind of, I don't like it when it gets longer than this length. So I keep it at this length and then I shave like everything else around. So I kind of like looking a little stubbly in certain parts of the face, I guess. That's what I do. All right. Let's see. Martha wants to know what booster I'm getting. I think I'm getting, that reminds me, I got to go find my vaccine card. I forget. One that I haven't had. So I'm getting I did Johnson & Johnson for the first one. I think I did Pfizer for the other one. I think I'm getting Moderna or some other. I don't know. I don't remember which one I'm getting. I'll let you know tomorrow. And Angel Johnson wants to know, please update on the booster flu shot combo. Yeah. So my wife was like, so tonight is curriculum night at the school. And this time of year, there's always a lot of discussions on Twitter about mental load and parenting and how dads typically have no idea what's going on with the kids and the moms do all the mental load stuff. And we have that conversation in our house too, much more frequently than just around the back to school time. And today's back to school or curriculum night, which is, I don't know if that's different than parent teacher conferences or what. I don't really know what we're going to be doing at this thing. I think we're going, is it just we're going over the kids' syllabus for the year? I'm not sure. But my wife was like, do you want to go to this tonight? Because one of us has to stay home with the kids. And I was like, I'll go because I'm happy to go. But, because I don't want it to make it feel like you have to go to all these things and carry all the mental load. But I do want to note that you generally don't like it when I go to these things and you don't get to go to these things. She's like, all right, well, I will let you go and I will work on trusting your report as to what was discussed. I was like, oh, okay. And I was getting ready to take all notes. And I was like, but by the way, I'm getting a COVID booster and a flu shot today. So maybe you'll want to go. She's like, oh, you're going to be useless after that. So I'll go. I was like, actually, the last one didn't affect me that bad. So we'll see. We'll see if I go. All right. Steve says my wife consort. Oh man, that's a made up, not wife consort, but queen consort. That's like a made up title, right? That's not a thing that's been there before, right? I don't know. That kind of confuses me a lot. Sean says, just don't get it in the selfie stick arm. Well, here's the thing. So yesterday I picked up some medicine for my daughter at the CVS where I'm going to go to get my shot. And some other guy was there to get his booster shot, which reminded me that I forgot to make my appointment. And he's like, he went there for both flu shot and COVID booster. And the lady there was like, we're going to do one in each arm. And he's like, okay. She's like, do you care which goes into which arm? He's like, I don't know. So I think they're going to give me one in each. The flu shot usually doesn't bother me at all. So. All right. Shannon says that their curriculum was last week. All the first grade teachers and what the general curriculum is with reading and math. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I could handle that. I will take notes if I go. All right. You guys ready for another one? Although I want to read some more of these comments about what you guys are getting for flu shots and stuff. Terry says still waiting for the booster call up. Should be any day. I was able to get. Maybe it's because I live in McHenry County now and not Cook County anymore. But I was able to find an appointment same day if I wanted to do it yesterday, or I could have gotten it at 5 a.m. today, 6 a.m. today, anytime. Like there were so many openings available. Eric's getting the Omicron Arita, the mixture, getting it on the 23rd. Louis says better to switch it up. Moderna really kicked my peach, but I think it has worked well. Martha says Moderna had 20 crappy hours starting 3 to 4 hours after the shot, but half Tylenol help get through it. Tylenol will affect it as long as you don't take it beforehand. All right. I have not taken it. Well, I took some NyQuil last night, but I don't think there's any pain reliever. I don't think there's any acetaminophen in it. I'll check. Terry said he had the COVID booster and flu shot at the same time last autumn. No problems. Martha thinks that the consort label has always been used for non-royals married into that situation, I think. Oh. Okay. Stevie76 says, what shot do you get in the buttocks? Or is that only in movies? I don't think there's any that are like that anymore. I can't think of any. I have no idea. All right. Raynor says, oh, people get hormone shots in their butts. Okay. Ted Reed says, Charlie refers to Camilla as the wife. Oh, boy. Angel Johnson 234 says, wait, so you still have to get 2 shots? I thought both vaccines were in one syringe. I don't know. Yesterday they made it sound like they were 2 separate needles. I'm fine either way. I mean, I suppose I'd prefer if it was in one, because then it would less medical waste, I guess. But I don't know. I'll let you guys know. I'll report tomorrow. All right. Let's get to this next mustache. This is my favorite mustache of this game, of this week. So check this one out. If any of you guys can guess this one, I'll be really impressed. Are you guys ready? Here we go. All right. We've got a mustache. It's a smaller mustache. And you could see that the mustache is very brown, but there's flowing golden locks of hair for this athlete. Any guesses as to whose mustache is this? This game is so funny. I think I'm the only one that likes this game. Sean thinks this is Tom DeLonge from Blink 182. 1HP says Larry Bird. That's a really good guess. This could be an early Larry Bird picture, but it's runners. It's runners. Raynor says this one I don't know at all. Let's see. Tracy Smith wants to know if it's Joe Klecker. Nope. JC says Oregon runner. It's not an Oregon runner. Eric says it's not one that I'd wear, frankly. You know what? This athlete's not wearing it anymore either. This athlete shaved it off after the Boston Marathon. After the Boston Marathon, for which he grew the mustache. All right. Lots of guesses for Joe Klecker. JC says Larry Bird is funny. That is pretty funny. All right. Let's see. Anyone? I don't know who Rudy Vuller is. Jason Dahl says Uncle Rico. Sean Marsh says, is this the Atreyu runner? Oh, that's a good guess too, but no, it isn't. Let's see, who had it? Someone had it earlier. Martha says, yeah, the Canadian. That is right. Definitely the Canadian. And then Shannon was saying the Canadian. That's right. That's right. Oh, you got this right. This was like the first guest to come in too. I didn't see that earlier. All right. Let's see who had Shannon says you interviewed him. That's correct. Let's see. There we go. Brian Nee had it. Rory Linkletter. That is correct. Oh boy. See, that's not a great. I love Rory. This was not a great mustache. I appreciate that it was a team effort. The team grew mustaches because there was like a big NAZ elite contingent going to Boston that year. But yeah, that not Rory's best work, I would say. But man, he rocked it. You know, Tracy Smith says, Rory. Rainrunner says he looks like he's from the 80s. I mean, to me, I feel like he's like, you know, I was saying like, I was saying like Noah Droddy's is like a good cop mustache. I feel like Rory's is a good Canadian mounted police mustache. Can't you see him in like the special hat, sitting on a horse, drinking maple syrup? I don't know. What do the Mounties do? I don't know. Oh man. And Eric says, wow, bonus point on some light mulletage. Yeah, it was flowing. I said it was golden flowing locks. I wasn't lying. Oh, all right. Sean says that's banned from the playground's mustache. And Brandon Palmer says he looks like the bad guy from Terminator. Have you seen this boy? That one? All right. Let's go to the next one. Here we go. Who's this one? I think you guys can do this one. All right, another white face. Mustache. There's a little part in the middle. Longer hairs. The hairs are longer than the lip, you know, at least some of them. That's why I keep mine trimmed, because like I hate that feeling. I feel like that always gets in the way. When I was in Falmouth, we had bagels before the race, and I had some cream cheese on my bagel. Cream cheese got into my mustache. Someone was like, Mike, you got a little something. And I keep mine relatively trimmed. When mine gets long like this one, then I definitely get food stuck in there. All right. Let's see what we got. Eric Merrimon says, everyone wants it to be Robbie. Oh man, it's this one's not Robbie. Martha says nice teeth. Raymond says nice teeth. I mean, this is a happy smile. When you see the whole photo, you're gonna see it's such a happy face. Steve also guessing Robbie. JC guessing Robbie. But the first guess that's not Robbie is actually the right one. Angel Johnson says Robbie, and that was Ibrahim Gussain saying that it's Craig. That is correct. This mustache belongs to Craig Engels. That's a happy smile, right? Tracy Smith also had it. Yeah. Let's see who else we got. Shannon wants to know, is this Klecker? You guys are awesome. That's so funny. Yeah, Martha thought it might be Jared. No, I already did Jared though. That would be a trick. Those five of someone else. Oh man. All right. Yeah, Sean Marshall says, what a look. I mean, I feel like he's rocking it. He's an interesting guy, I think. I've never met him in person. I've seen, I did a flyby of him when I was in Eugene. We saw him over on the Amazon Trail. I think he was on a bike, if I remember it correctly. Him and a couple other Nike athletes were one of them was running and two of them were running, and I think he was on the bike, if I remember it right. I don't know. Shannon says, Engels buys and flips RVs. I think that's true, right? I think that is true. Yeah. I'm at Pedro wants to know, Mike, any mullet in the future for you? I mean, my hair kind of is that way already. Cause the hair is much longer in the back than it is like other, I need to get a haircut. It's kind of weird. But I don't know if I'd go like full on mullet. I think that'd be tough for me to pull off. I don't know. Remember when Billy Yang had a mullet? He had like a mohawk and mullet. It was like, and it was long in the back, wasn't it? Oh, I remember that wrong. I don't know. All right, let's see. Let's see where are we at now? All right, that's all 5. All right, here's the bonus that you guys have all been waiting for. Whose mustache is this? It's a little bit of stubble all around the chin. And then the mustache definitely looks like a cop mustache. Good volume. It's brown with a little bit, what did they call it? Like when I think, me, when I have grays in mine, I call it salt and pepper because black and white. What do they call it when brown hair has some grays in it? Is that salt and pepper too? I don't know. Rainrunner got it first. Robbie. JC thinks it's me. It's the wrong hair color. But 1HV says Robbie. Drop DeGennaro says Ron Burgundy. Nice. Rainrunner had Robbie. Eric had Robbie. Yes, it is. I grabbed it from his Instagram page. Because that was like a good head-on mustache shot, So Martha, Shannon, Steve all had Robbie. Nice. Brandon M said Robbie the raccoon. Luis Becerra coming in with Dr. Josh. Nice. I love it. All right. That's going to be it for the game today, guys. Thanks, everyone, for playing. Whose mustache is this? I'm kind of running out of ideas for games. I feel like, I've just had a lot of other stuff on my mind. I guess I haven't been bored enough because I haven't been marathon training. I just started marathon training this week. So I haven't had the long runs to think of. That's usually where I come up with the games. So I think next week maybe I'll search Amazon a little bit for some weird products. What is this? I don't know. I think maybe we'll go back in and search. Maybe we'll do a Who Ate This. I like the Who Ate This game. That's a fun one. So maybe we'll do that. Or if you guys have any requests, we'll have to do something like that. Tony Macias says, how did Dr. Josh not make the cut? Well, I tried to keep it with pro athletes because, we all know who Dr. Josh is here, but sometimes there's new people that come in and they might not know who Dr. Josh is, and I only had room for one mustache in the bonus round. So I picked Robbie's first. Dr. Josh, that's also a really good mustache. So, so we'll see. All right. So yeah, I think that we're gonna have to find some other. We'll figure out some other games to play. We'll figure it all out. Presslov says do the same but with shorts. That can get a little risque. I'm not sure if that fits in with kind of the brand standards on this channel. Yeah, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll figure out some more games to play next week. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll have a video tomorrow, but we'll do another live stream. Same time as today, 1 p.m. Central Time. Hopefully I'll see you then. In the meantime, be safe out there, everybody. Thanks.